Hello, welcome to another episode of Dishing It. I'm your host, Nadej Florimon, and today I am here with the amazing Jackson Chery. You know what Dishing It is all about. Food, great conversation, sometimes traditional Haitian food, sometimes not so traditional, but it's all about Haiti.
Thank you for saying my name the right way, the last name.
C'est pas Chery? C'est Chery?
Yes, but even me, my whole life I was saying it wrong up until I had a daughter. You know, Haitian growing up. I was like, yeah, my name is Jackson Chery. My daughter recently, she said to me, and she's 3, she goes, Dad, isn't it Chery?
So tell us, what have you been up to? Tell me about Bridging the Gap.
It's music that is here for the healing of life. When there's a funeral or something's going down or you need some side, something's going on, you're hurt. You can't listen to Zobo Dope Dope. You need something that's healing for you. And so we have music that is just life healing and talks about life.
So what about EIT Band?
So EIT Band is pretty much a band that came up when I was on a tour opening up for Nelly Furtado. I was just tired of playing music that people wanted us to play. It's like at this point in our life, especially with me as a husband, a father, it's very important that we put music on this earth that cause fruit to come out, for people to be fruitful.
I call you guys live DJs in a sense that you just mix into the next song. Like you don't stop, yo, sound check, mic check. No, you just go. No, you just go right into it, whether it's an English song, a Creole song, a French song, you just go right into it, and I love that.
Absolutely.
So Jackson, this is Dishing It. So we gotta talk about food. Do you cook?
Hey wife, do I cook?
That's a no, right? Say no?
You know what? I tell people I do cook. I cook the things I like to eat.
What do you like?
I'm a big meat guy. Okay. I'm a meat guy. I try to stay away from the rice. I am looking to get on your level, which will probably never happen. Why? Because it took a lifetime for you to be where you are. However,
you humble me, son.
No, it's the truth. However, I do cook, and I look to actually keep looking into what you do, so I can get better at what I need to do.
I remember a conversation you said you like spaghetti. So we're gonna do a little spaghetti today, but a little different. We're doing a fettuccine. Since you're trying to get on my level and everything.
Fettuccine? Fettuccine. Did my wife tell you? You told me?
Oh, that's your thing?
That's my thing.
It's like Haitian, but a little different. This is not traditionally how we make it, because we're making a fettuccine avec Djon Djon.
Oh.
And seafood. Something we all know, spaghetti, but just a little different and a little funky. No. We have some tomatoes. We're gonna put the fire on and let our pan heat up. But I'll tell you about some of the things we'll be using. Thankfully, our fettuccine is already cooked. Add a little oil so it doesn't really stick together, okay, guys? But we have some tomatoes. They're in season right now, so all the different colors. I love that. I left them whole because I love that juiciness of it all.
That you know when it go psst.
You know, I hated tomatoes as a kid because my lips are kind of pink, and you think toujours les bouche tomate. They're evil.
Mean.
Family.
Mean.
My mother. That was my mother saying that.
Even worse.
So we add our oil. Let that get heated up. So we're gonna add our tomatoes, right? Because I want to get them a little charred a little bit. Whenever something is a little burnt, it has that good flavor.
Like
that's
gratin,
yes. Are you a gratin person?
Am I? I'm like, forget the rice. Give me the gratin. I'm dark skinned, but
don't get burnt. Okay, so once that happens, then we're gonna add our seafood. I don't season it. I have my epis. I have another recipe for this on another video, but I just add it to give it all the good flavor. Be careful, guys. If you're not a chef, you don't need to wear gloves. Just be careful. And as you add the seafood, because we add it early because we want to cook, we want it to cook as we're getting everything. So lower your fire. If you're afraid of the heat, you have to step aside.
And I'm going to step aside.
So you put that, and then we're going to add our onion. So we want all of those flavors.
In the famous zognon.
Zognon. On va faire spaghetti. Sans zognon. And then we have a little chopped garlic. We're going to add that too. I like chunks, so I just like everything to be cooked a little bit.
Right.
And for the flavors to still be there. Because if I mash the garlic too much, it's going to burn in there, and then you don't really get that nice natural flavor of the garlic. Look how pretty that already looks, right?
That's a meal within itself.
So we have that, and then we're gonna add some green pepper, red pepper, some scallions that I cut up.
And in Creole they call it po.
sieve.
Sieve.
It's a combination. None of them are really, because poro is more like somebody's leeks. So they all have the natural flavor, and you don't really find real sieve here in the States. So scallion is like the close cousin, you know. So
That's
you add all of those combos, and again, nice natural fresh flavors. Again, it's like the spaghetti as you know it, but like I said, a little different. So it's basically like Italy meets Haiti. The Italians kind of like have a dish they make with like fettuccine or spaghetti, but they'll use squid, the ink from squid to get like that black color. And I'm like, we have our own thing that makes things black. We have the Djon Djon.
The Djon Djon.
So that's what I decided.
And is Djon Djon something that
and then we're gonna
we carry
season.
only?
Yes, Djon Djon, specifically the black mushroom as we know it. We're gonna spice with black pepper and a salt mix that I have. And then we're gonna add my favorite combo, garlic powder and onion powder. So from here you could add whatever flavors you want if you wanna add more, but again, I love the natural flavor of the shrimp, the mussels. I use mussels, sometimes you can use clams. Use whatever seafood you like. I like the flavor right here. And then we're gonna take our thyme. I like to pull it apart, simply because we're making like a spaghetti, so it's not like really going to boil in it. So you kind of just want those little leaves to stick to the pasta, right? What's your favorite herb? Do you have a favorite herb?
Tan.
Tan is your favorite herb? Do you use it a lot?
I just like the way it sounds, so I use it a lot.
Just the name, huh?
Yeah.
Nous gain viande, so we're gonna do a little sprinkle.
Citron.
Citron. And you know, before we put our seafood, the Haitian thing is we wash the seafood with some citron vinaigrette. And I always joke, I say Clorox, whatever we find in our seafood. Really 6 minutes, it's really cooked. We're going to add our Djon Djon. We already kind of like had our Djon Djon soaking. You know what Djon Djon looks like.
Absolutely.
So I'll show you guys in another video exactly how you go through that process. But just soak it for like an hour overnight. You can even boil it if you don't really have time. Just so you could get that black, extract all of that nice black goodness out. And then that is going to be the base for our sauce.
Ooh.
I'm putting a little bit because I want that fettuccine to kind of like cook in it a little.
Nice. It smells
This
amazing.
is a big pasta, right?
So, oh yeah, that's a exclusive pasta.
And then you stir it because you know all that gratin underneath.
Right.
From all the épis, the viande, I mean the seafood. You know the Haitian, we love to goûter.
You did it. All right. See.
Do you like heat? Are you a heat person?
I mean, as
Do you like piqué? Yes or no? Repon.
No.
Do you like the flavor a little bit?
I like the flavor of piqué.
Okay, so
I don't like the after results. But.
You don't want it too hot. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna puncture it just a little bit.
Okay.
So that gets in there, okay?
Nice.
So we let that soak. So what we're going to do, that's it. We're going to get 7 minutes last so far.
Wow.
Okay, replicate this?
Can I? Yeah.
Okay. Voy photo.
No, just don't.
You all heard him.
Listen.
Jackson say he's doing this, so we're waiting for pictures. Just add some of this to it for me. Just grab some and then just slowly add it on.
We're going to get it in there. All right.
Get it in there. Yeah, you don't have to add all of it, but just add some because it's a small pot.
Right.
Just get it in there.
Get that in there.
You
get
see?
that bad boy in there.
Let it soak. Add a little more. And that's it. We're going to leave that to boil down for about 3 minutes or so. And then we're going to add a little bit of parsley. I like parsley. I don't like to add it too early because, again, I still want that flavor. Just break it apart. And we'll save some a little bit more later for garnish. It's like a nice rustic dish, but it's so pretty with the colors.
Right.
The peppers. It's like rustic Italy.
Makes you look like a big chef doing something like this.
Naptonu. The pasta is gonna simmer down. And then in 3 minutes we'll come back.
Wow.
And check it out. And Jackson, this is what I love about pasta. It's so quick. Simmering down 3 minutes. And look at this. This is our linguine. And you know we Haitian, so we like our spaghetti dry. We don't need all that extra water.
Right.
So you ready to eat? Vous voulez faire manger?
Am I?
We're going to plate it. And like I said, this is kind of like a fusion dish. Pretty much that's how I cook. I love taking dishes from different places.
Right.
And kind of like just mixing it all up. So you could make this with any kind of pasta. You could use penne pasta. You could use a spaghetti.
Right.
Let's take some of those mussels. I love mussels. Remember, make sure your mussels open up. If they don't open up, don't eat them. And then we're gonna turn off our fire. And then we're just gonna do some cleaning. One last part we'll do.
Sweet.
Like I said, since this is Haiti with our Djon Djon meets Italy, we add a little Parmesan.
The Italian part.
Italian part. Like I said, the inspiration for this, and then just to add a little color, just a little bit of roughly chopped parsley, and that's it.
Wow.
So I say,
Beautiful. Smells good. Looks great.
15 minutes.
Wow.
15 minutes. Someone you will think you spent forever.
1, 2, 3.
You gotta taste this.
Wow, I'm ready.
Usually I invite people on the show to cook for me, but you know what? You're a special guest, so I'm cooking for you.
Oh,
Paboulelo Jackson, souffle. So it can cool down.
This is amazing.
15 minutes. This could be your dinner tonight.
This could be your dinner tonight.
Fettuccine, neg
It's gonna be my lunch right now.
We'll say neg mao. Neg mao is basically the term they use in Haiti, especially the Northerners when they make any kind of dish with Djon Djon. Like poulet neg mao is chicken with Djon Djon. So this is our fettuccine neg mao.
This was great.
Thank you, Jackson. Always a pleasure. So what's next? Any projects on the horizon?
Just working on my next album that's gonna come out, Bridging the Gap, and it's called Heart Transplant.
Interesting. So look out for Jackson Chery. Till next time, see you on Dishing It.